Welcome to Pastor's Chat today. Well, we're looking at Psalm 101. Now, interestingly, as we completed Psalm 100, we finished up 2/3 of the Psalms, and we now, these next few months, will be in the last 1/3 of the Psalms as we go through this wonderful book, learning how to love and worship and praise our God. What a great, great book of hymns of praise to the Lord. Now, Psalm 101, as it says by the title, is a Psalm of David. So David obviously wrote this psalm. Now, many believe that this psalm was written the same time Psalm 15 and Psalm 24 were written. David had become king of Israel, and he had a desire to bring the Ark of the Covenant back to the city of Jerusalem so the presence of the Lord would be there. Oh, when will you come to me? There in verse 2, he asked, and that is meaning the Ark of the Covenant would be there, the presence of God would be there. Now, David, if you also remember, was anointed king as a young shepherd boy. So he knew that God had called him to be the future king. But in the meantime, you also remember that King Saul reigned for 40 years. For 40 years. Now, he was not a good king. He surrounded himself with deceitful and lying people. Ungodly and vile people surrounded him. They actually lied to him all the time, actually encouraged him to try to kill David, that they were jealous of and he was jealous of. And so it was 40 years of a terrible reign. Even Saul, if you remember, before he was killed by the Philistines, went to a witch to get instructions on what to do. And I'm telling you, my friend, when we have a president that's only been president for 4 years and surrounds himself with corruption and liars and allows deceit to go on in his administration, you know how bad it gets for us. So 40 years, and David becomes king. And now he has a holy resolve, a royal resolve to be a king that will rule over the people of Israel in a just and merciful way, one that will honor God and put God first. And this is a psalm, if you actually read it in the ESV, the English Standard Version, 10 times David says, I will, I will, I will. This is Psalm that also tells us what real leadership is over a people, over a country, over a nation. David is resolved to be a godly leader, a perfect heart. Doesn't mean he won't sin or do anything wrong, but he will justly follow the Lord and do as righteous as he can. So let's read the psalm with that in our minds as far as the background is concerned. So he says, I will sing of mercy and justice. To you, O Lord, I will sing praises. I will behave myself wisely, in a perfect way. Oh, when will you come to me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. I will set nothing wicked before my eyes. I hate the work of those who fall away. It shall not cling to me. A perverse heart shall depart from me. I will not know wickedness. Whoever secretly slanders his neighbor, him I will destroy. The one who has a haughty look and a proud heart, him I will not endure. My eyes shall be on the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with me. He who walks in a perfect way, he shall serve me. He who works deceit shall not dwell within my house. He who tells lies shall not continue in my presence. Early I will destroy all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off all the evildoers from the city of the Lord. You see, Jerusalem and the city of God was filled with evil, wicked, ungodly people. And David said, it's not going to be that way when I rule. And we know David ruled for the next 40 years. Now, also today, as we think of Israel, we need to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Israel's been attacked by Hamas, a terrorist group that is intent on destroying them. Israel has the right to defend itself. Our hearts are with Israel and the nation of Israel. We have friends that are visiting there even now, some on their way home, and we know that God will protect them. So let's today make sure we pray for the peace of Jerusalem and for their holy defense by a holy God. He loves his people. He'll take care of them. God bless you, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day.